Welcome to a deep dive into the burgeoning world of influencer-run businesses. On the surface, these ventures appear to be a golden ticket to success, especially when backed by famous faces like Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds, a savvy venture capitalist, has made waves with his strategic investments in Aviation Gin and Mint Mobile, leveraging his celebrity status to amplify sales and ultimately sell these companies for staggering profits. This narrative isn't unique to Reynolds alone. The likes of George Clooney, Dr. Dre, and Jay-Z have also turned their fame into lucrative business deals. But there's more to these success stories than meets the eye. The influencer business model hinges on high-margin, consumer-focused products, where marketing costs traditionally eat into profits. Influencers sidestep these costs, offering a direct line to audiences that traditional companies can only dream of. However, this model isn't without its limitations. It tends to be viable only in specific industries like liquor, fashion, and cosmetics. Moreover, the effectiveness of influencer marketing is starting to hit a ceiling. As the digital space becomes more crowded and production costs for content creators rise, the challenge to stand out grows exponentially. This begs the question: can influencer-led businesses maintain their edge in a market that's rapidly evolving? Join us as we explore the intricacies, triumphs, and pitfalls of influencer entrepreneurship in today's digital age. Venturing deeper into the realm of influencer-led businesses, we confront a stark reality. Their success is intrinsically tied to the influencers themselves. This dependency on a single personality's appeal and reach is a double-edged sword. On platforms like YouTube, for instance, a creator would need thousands of views to generate revenue equivalent to a single movie ticket sale. This disparity in value highlights the precarious nature of relying solely on ad revenue and sponsorships. Influencer-led businesses often gravitate towards industries with high margins and significant marketing budgets, such as fashion, cosmetics, or fast-moving consumer goods. This model can be incredibly lucrative, as seen in the case of Logan Paul and KSI, who achieved market recognition without the hefty advertising costs typically incurred by traditional companies like Gatorade, which reportedly spent $59 million on marketing in America in 2021 alone. However, this business model has its limitations. For one, the variety of viable influencer businesses is narrow, often limited to consumer goods that benefit from high-visibility marketing. More importantly, the sustainability of these businesses hinges on the influencer's continued popularity and audience loyalty. This is where the inherent risk lies. Influencers like Ryan Reynolds, despite their success, may find it challenging to replicate their achievements if they lose favor with their audience. Furthermore, influencers often don't hold majority stakes in these ventures, meaning their control over the company's direction and decisions, such as acquisitions, can be limited. This lack of control can lead to complications, particularly when a business's actions, like Mint Mobile's acquisition, become big news due to the influencer's involvement, potentially alienating customers. Thus, while influencer-run businesses can be initially successful and profitable, their long-term sustainability and the influencer's ability to maintain control and audience trust are significant challenges that cannot be ignored. Join us as we delve further into the intricacies of this modern business phenomenon. Peeling back another layer of the influencer business model reveals a more complex scenario. Influencers often don't fully own the businesses that bear their names. This reality plays out vividly in the case of Logan Paul and KSI's Prime Energy, where they each hold only a 20% stake, with the remaining 60% controlled by Congo Brands, the distributing company. This arrangement is emblematic of the common practice where influencers rely on experienced distributors for the heavy lifting of product development and management, A smart business move considering the influencer's primary skills and time commitments lie elsewhere. However, this partial ownership brings its own set of challenges. Influencers risk losing control over their brand's direction and may find themselves contractually obligated to support products or decisions they disagree with. This scenario played out with the Kardashian sisters and their foray into the financial sector with the Kardashian card. Despite not being responsible for the card's fee structure and operational details, they faced significant backlash for endorsing a product fraught with consumer-unfriendly practices. This cautionary tale underscores the delicate balance influencers must maintain. While leveraging their fame and audience reach for business ventures, they must also navigate the complexities of partial ownership, safeguarding their brand's integrity and their personal reputations. As we continue to explore the intricacies of influencer-led businesses, it becomes increasingly clear that while these ventures can offer rapid growth and success, they also demand careful management and strategic foresight. The influencer business landscape is teeming with an ever-increasing number of players, leading to its third major challenge: market saturation. As social media platforms continue to amplify the reach of various personalities, these newfound influencers are venturing into business endeavors, particularly in sectors where influencer branding has proven effective. However, this influx is crowding an already tight space. Consider the beauty industry, a domain where virtually every influencer with a sizable following seems to launch their own cosmetics line. Similarly, in the finance niche, it's become a norm for influencers to offer courses on wealth-building strategies like house flipping or forex trading. This proliferation leads to a critical point where potential customers are overwhelmed with choices. The consequence: a shift in consumer preference back to established, non-influencer affiliated brands. Moreover, there's a growing trend of consumers deliberately avoiding products associated with celebrities or influencers, driven partly by a desire to steer clear of celebrity culture. Additionally, there's a prevailing perception that influencer-backed products may not match up to the quality standards of traditional brands. This sentiment further fuels the challenge for influencer businesses, pushing them to not only differentiate themselves in an oversaturated market, but also to overcome skepticism regarding their product's quality and value. In this environment, influencers face the daunting task of carving out a unique space while maintaining authenticity and trust with their audience. As the influencer market continues to expand, so does the complexity of sustaining a successful business in this competitive and dynamic arena. The fourth and perhaps most critical issue with influencer-led businesses is the perceived and often actual inferior quality of their products compared to established market competitors. The stark reality is that most new businesses fail, and many products launched into the market fail to surpass or even match the quality of long-standing favorites. This challenge is magnified in influencer-led ventures, where the allure of celebrity endorsement often masks product shortcomings. Consider the Beats by Dre phenomenon. Initially, these headphones, endorsed by a renowned music producer, captivated music lovers seeking quality sound. However, despite their popularity and higher price tag, the Beats products were criticized for inferior build quality and an imbalanced sound profile, with an overemphasis on bass, a trait mistaken for superior sound by many of its buyers. Despite these drawbacks, Beats headphones outsold competitors like Bose, Sennheiser, and Sony by a significant margin between 2006 and 2014. However, as consumer awareness grew about the actual quality of Beats products, their appeal dwindled among discerning music enthusiasts. This shift in perception marked a transition where brands traditionally favored by audiophiles such as Bose and Sennheiser gained popularity amongst those who had previously been swayed by the Beats brand. They're now perceived as the choice of genuine enthusiasts who prioritize sound quality over brand image. This scenario highlights a key predicament in influencer-driven products. They can initially thrive on marketing hype, but risk a long-term backlash as consumers become more informed and discerning. Apple's acquisition of Beats and the subsequent success of its own branded headphones suggest a strategic move to capitalize on a different market segment, those seeking a blend of brand reputation and product quality. In the broader influencer product landscape, this presents a cautionary tale. While influencer marketing can drive initial sales, it is the product's inherent quality and value that determine its lasting success in the market. In our exploration of influencer businesses, we uncovered a fascinating world, yet one fraught with challenges. While celebrities like Ryan Reynolds and George Clooney may have achieved notable sales with their brands, these successes are not the norm. The truth is that influencer businesses face unique hurdles. Firstly, the effectiveness of an influencer's business is intrinsically tied to its creator. If the influencer's popularity wanes, so does the business. Furthermore, many influencers do not have full control over their enterprises, leading to potential misalignments between their personal vision and business decisions. Another critical point is market saturation. With so many influencers launching products in already crowded categories, establishing a unique selling point becomes increasingly challenging. And perhaps most importantly, the quality of these influencer products often fails to compete with established brands, weakening their long-term market position. Ryan Reynolds' story and his journey with Aviation Gin is inspiring, but it's also an exception. The reality for most influencers is a constant struggle to maintain relevance, quality, and control over their businesses in an increasingly saturated and competitive market. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think influencers should focus more on quality rather than just promoting their products? Leave your comments, hit like if you enjoyed the video, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analysis like this.